Live. How's everyone doing? Oh my. Okay, just a second here. Let me refresh my channel. Okay. One moment. Hi, Candace. Hi, Stacy. Hello, Barbara. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Marva. Hi, Chow. Hi, Chris. You're welcome. Please, everybody, make sure you turn your chat to live chat. Give this a thumbs up, please. The new release from A Colorful Life Design is just chocked full of wonderful stencils for the cat and dog lover and the animal lovers. So I think you'll get I think you'll really like this one. Hi, Lori. Hey, Jim. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started showing off the stencils. And then we're going to just take a look at a couple cards that I made. And then we'll make a card together tonight. All right. So, no, there are no squirrels. Yeah, thank goodness no squirrels. But lots of cats, dogs, things like that. And I don't know that I put it in my description box. I didn't get a chance to. But if you do order anything from A Colorful Life Designs, you can use my discount code, which is TracyFan10, to save 10% off your order. So that is TracyFan10. And I just typed that into the chat. Hi, Irma. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to grab just a few things I want to drop into the description box just real quick. Only take me 1 second. Whoa, not that. Okay. Here we go. You should be able to see now or in a minute anyways, you should be able to see the link. There's a link. It says today is new release day at A Colorful Life Designs. So please use this link. I will put it in the chat in a second here. Thank you, Jim. Yes, please don't forget to go to live chat and thumbs up. Okay, there's your link. Thank you, Stacy. Okay. Oh my. That's all. As I said earlier, I'm not feeling very good. I think I'm catching a cold. Hopefully it's just a cold. All right. We've got this awesome layering stencil, which is the dog bone lattice. So it consists of 3 different stencils. You've got the dog bones, you've got the doggy paws, and you've got the hearts. All right. Now you can put these together and you have what looks like lattice work. So first you would start with your dog bones, okay? And then you would go ahead and add your little doggy paws. And then on top of that, you could do the hearts. So let me show you an example. Here's how I did it. I did it like this. I put the dog bones in between the lattice where the X's go. And then for the hearts, I didn't use the hearts on my card, but you could, and the hearts would go like so. And hopefully you can see that effect, how that is. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome back. Okay, so I created this card, and I just used the dog bone lattice and the dog paws. I didn't use the heart. I could have, but I just wanted it to be, I just really wanted it to be like this like two color, yes, yes, of course, you can swap it. So you can go ahead and put your hearts. You can put your hearts in between the X's on the lattice. That is so cute. And then you can put your paws in the open space on the lattice. Okay, so they're interchangeable. Yep. I had this punch that I had from Stampin' Up! Of a dog, and it had a heart. So that's what I did. I just did that. I had a sentiment that says, "We are forever friends," and that is the card that I created with this. Yep, it's a really cute set. I love it. Love it. All you dog lovers out there, you can really make a lot of cute cards with this. Let me just go to one piece of paper so I get myself confused here. Okay, then we have the Honeycomb Mask, and goes along with the Honeycomb Mask is the layered bee. Hi, Susan. Welcome back. Oh, thank you, Irma. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, so this is a pretty nice size mask, and your layered bee stencil is a 3x6. It has the open space for the bee. It has the detail area for the bee. I hope you guys can see that. Hopefully I'm not going off the screen. And then it has the mask for the bee. So when you're creating, if you want to cover that up, you can go ahead and cover that up, and you can do your stenciling around it. So I'm going to demonstrate this one a little bit tonight. I think this one is great, and you can use flowers with that. I just think there's a lot that you can do with this one. So let me put that over here. Or you can use the sprays. Yep, you can spray over top of it. Yeah, it's very versatile. Okay. Next we have Cowhide. You know, who doesn't love a Cowhide stencil? I don't have anything like this in my collection, so I was really thrilled that this came out, and I will show you what it looks like. I used brown ink, so you could use black ink, but I was thinking like Western and maybe, you know, a farm type look. So I used brown ink, and you can turn it either way for your card. But that's the Cowhide stencil. Oh, thank you, Creative Graham. They always come out with such great stencils. Okay, this is a fan favorite, and it is also one of my favorites. It is called Loverboy. Now, I did create a card with this, but let me show you. I'm going to hold the stencil up a little bit closer. So you've got your dogs, and they are wearing bow ties, and you can see their hearts on their chests, right? Yes, Stacy, that's where chocolate milk comes from, brown cows. Yes. Okay. So I created a card with this, and I ink blended the Loverboy using, you know, my go-to colors with Catherine Puller. And then I had this stamp set which had these dogs that kind of look like pit bull dogs. And then I colored that. You could also, yes, pet sympathy cards. Yes, there's so much that you can do with these stencils for this month's release. And then the sentiment says, some things just fill your heart without trying. So I colored my little doggy like a brown pit bull color. And I also wanted to show you, I've got another one that I did here with the rainbow. And then I ink blended a panel, and I used my Technique Junkies Eyes Ink 24 karat glitter gel, and just took my palette knife and went over the stencil with that Technique Junkies 24 karat. And I think that turned out really cool too. It's a little bit more subtle, but it's really very sparkly. And if you're not familiar with Technique Junkies Eyes Ink, it comes in a pouch, so it won't dry out. I'm going to show you the color that I used. That is the color that I used. Excuse me. It's a pouch, so the product doesn't dry out. It's got this real holographic shine to it. The 24 karat is holographic. Just remember that. If you go to order that from Technique Junkies, the 24 karat is the holographic. And this one is called Pearly. So the product is called Eyes Ink Pearly. It's 24 karat Eyes Ink. And if you use my code TJ10Tracy, you can save 10% off of your Eyes Ink. TJ10Tracy, and that's at Technique Junkies. Technique Junkies. But the Eyes Inks come in a multiple different colors, and I used several Eyes Ink products with my panels that I created. You'll see I have a couple more coming up using Eyes Inks. Okay, so we've got 3 different looks here. These 2 are kind of similar, but not exactly the same. And the real stunner is the Eyes Ink background. I think I like it a lot. All right, now we've got, oh, this one is super cute. And it goes along with your pet sympathy. This one is called Angel Puppy. Aw, it's 3 by 6. And then All Dogs Go to Heaven, 3 by 6. Okay? And these are part of the new release from Colorful Life Designs. You can save 10% on all that. Yeah, super cute drink. Yeah. If you use my code, you can save 10%. So those 2 go together well. And I'm going to create a card where I layer them. So I'm going to have the dog with the wings in the background, sort of like a watermark. And then on top, I will stencil the sentiment. And that will create a beautiful pet sympathy card. Thank you. Okay, so we've got kitty pals, and some of these come in baggies or cellophane sleeves. If you receive an order from Mary Kay at a Colorful Life Designs, your stencils will come in a manila folder like this. Just a manila folder, okay? This is to help save on plastic waste. We all know that there's enough plastic waste out there in the world. But if you do receive one that has the negatives included, then that'll come in a little bag so that the parts aren't lost. okay? Just like the little bee did. But I guess there's one called Puppy Pals. I don't have it, but I guess there's also one called Puppy Pals. So you've got the mask so that you can ink blend your kitty cats. These are, again, this one's called Kitty Pals. And then when you're done with that, if you want to, you can cover them up and then do some stenciling and do some background, maybe ink blending or stenciling, whatever you choose. So that really came in handy for me. And I'll show you with a card that I created. And let me find the stencil that I used. Okay. So I went ahead and I ink blended a gray and a brown cat. Then I used the masks or the negatives to cover up. Then I used this one. This stencil is brand new. It's called Fur. And then I did that in gray. And then I ran it through the embossing folder that I had. And it's not a 3D embossing folder. It's just a regular embossing folder. But it's an embossing folder that has 3 different textures. So it's got like crosses up here. It has like little leaves here. And then it has little bubbles here. Yeah, so that gave it a little bit of texture. But Stacy was the one who said, don't forget, Tracy, with your stencils, you can you can do your ink blending and then run them through an embossing folder. And I think that gives it a unique look. And then this is a Technique Junkies sentiment, not Technique Junkies, but Tailored Expression sentiment strip. It says, I'm always here for you. So I thought that was a pretty one for a friendship. Very easy to create. Okay. So like I said, let me show you what this one looks like. This one is called Fur. Thank you. Okay. Bear with me. I want to get these pieces put back away so I don't lose them. That's the hardest part, getting them back in the bag. Aw. Well, if you have a sentiment, you could use that. A lot of the stamp sets that have cats or dogs will say fur, forever friend or fur you. That's something that you'll have to see if you have anything that goes along with that. Okay. So this one is super cool. It's called Zen Kitty. All right, so we've got our kitty who's striking a yoga pose. And he's got 2 fish and he has a fish, like a goldfish, in either hand. He is so cute. It's got this cute little vine going around it. So cute. And then you can use the, wait a second. Let me get this straight here. Here we go. You can go ahead and then use your, what I like about this is you can use your frame when you're ink blending, and then you're just ink blending on the inside. You don't have to worry about it bleeding out on the outside. So let me show you how that works. So let's go ahead. Now you can use pixie spray too. That gives you even another layer of, keeping things secure. All right, so we've got our, he is so cute. And then we've got our frame. And they just, go right in together. Let me grab some of my washi tape. No, I'm not feeling well. I feel like I'm catching a cold. And I hope it's not anything worse than a cold. I have a tickle in my throat. I have congestion. And it's one of those colds where, like, it just started this afternoon. And the tickle in your throat, you just can't. Oh, it's just so annoying, you guys. It's so annoying. And I said I have a pretty big day at work tomorrow. I have to go out of town. So I'm glad I'm doing this live early instead of my normal time. Normally I don't start until 8 o'clock at night. That would have kept me up pretty late tonight. And so as soon as this is over, I'm going to bed. All right. Okay, let's see if I can get this to stay. I've got my magnets as well. Okay. I'm going to use brushes. I don't want, this is pretty delicate here. I don't want to, that's my hair. We don't need that in there, right? Okay, let me grab some Cumberbund and in the Park ink and Serene. Those three colors, I think, would look really cool with this Zen Kitty. Hi, Belinda. I hope it's not COVID. I haven't had COVID yet. So you and I both hope it's not COVID. All right, let's go ahead and start with Cumberbund at the top. Yep, they're also growing around here too. And I was at a family reunion on Saturday, and some of my cousins couldn't make it. They had COVID. They didn't come. None of them came that were from that family. But if they had it, then you know it's going around. Oh, say a prayer for me, folks, that it's not that. All right, so that's what's nice about having that mask or that outline of that stencil. You know, it's going to allow me to lay my ink down and keep it just right inside this oval. And I said, you can use pixie spray as well. Pixie spray helps to keep everything in one place. I'll definitely drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water anyways. But I have heard that's how it starts. However, my mom and dad had a cold, and I was over there on Sunday. Now, they're well over their cold, and they kept doing the home testings for COVID, and none of them tested positive for COVID. But I wasn't over there long on Sunday, just real quick, in and out. We didn't stay very long. I'm not planning on traveling tomorrow if I'm feeling like this. Believe me. Nope, I can just take the call from the Zoom. That's the benefit of this technology, even though, boy, can it get difficult just to be on Zoom all day. When you're not feeling well, you don't have to worry about going into an office or a meeting room and being around other people, because I certainly don't want to. If I am sick, I could just be really tired. It could just be allergies. There's a number of things that it could be, but I certainly would never want to expose anybody. I'm going to take this purple up into his little face. Thank you, Chow. Okay, so this is holding together pretty good without pixie spray, and I'm keeping my hand on it so it doesn't shift. Oh, there, it shifted a little bit there. Okay, now I'm going to use green. That'll be my last color for this. I have a friend who teaches yoga. I'll have to send this card to her. And she loves cats. So that's a perfect combination for her. Okay. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. I had a little bit of ink seep through where I got heavy-handed, but nothing that would take away from the design of the card. What I could do then, if I wanted to, I love this stencil. This is so cool. What you could do then is lay your stencil back down, use some pixie spray, lay your stencil back down over top, and then if you wanted to, I would definitely say use pixie spray if you do this. You can then do some ink blending around this frame. So you could ink blend through here and ink blend through here, whatever color you like. Okay, but that's just a real quick demonstration of how that one works. That is a very cool looking cat, I think. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. There's so many more stencils. Got a little sidetracked there. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of these. Okay. We need to clean this one. All right. Where was I? Over here we go. All right. All right. So we have another cat. This one is called Kitty Puff. So cute. Kind of reminds me of like a cartoon cat. And that one's 3x6. Oh, that's okay. I mean, Graham, it's okay. I made the commitment, so I'm certainly going to go to bed as soon as we're done here. And I'll get my rest and I'll be fine. It's probably just a cold. Yes, Cheshire Cat. That's it. Thank you, Candace. That's what it reminds me of. And this one says, the best things in life are furry. So this cat is called Kitty Puff. This stencil is called Furry. We've got little paw prints. They're so cute and tiny. And they're so delicate. You'll like this one too. It says, Live, Love, Purr. What's the name of that stencil? Live, Love, Purr. And then this one says, Live your life in the meow. So a little play on words there. I thought that was really adorable. I like these. And I like how you could use them on so many of the stencils that have been released this month. Just a lot of different possibilities. Okay, so those are all the 3x6 stencils. Now, another one of my favorites. This one is called Kitty Face. It is so stinking adorable. It's got the little kitty ears, little kitty whiskers, and face. And I did a panel. I used some Simon Hurley Lunar Paste. And it's so cute. It's great for 3-dimensional. So I used Simon Hurley Lunar Paste You know, I don't know his colors off the top of my head, but it's sort of a fuchsia pink color. And they're really shiny, these lunar pastes. Oh, wow. You're going to be a puppy grandma, Lynn. Prom queen, thank you. Nancy would know. She's on Simon's design team. This one is called Prom Queen Lunar Paste. Congratulations. Of course, you could ink blend the background here so that it's not stark white. You could also apply this on pink paper with pink lunar paste. That would look really pretty, I think. I really like this one. I made a couple different panels using different colors of ink. So I used Pucker Up and Serenade. And then I used just Pucker Up. And then I did, I did the stencil shift. So I stenciled it first with Pucker Up, and then I shifted it over, and I stenciled it with Serenade. So got multiple faces. This one is called Kitty Face. Yeah, I was having fun with that one. That's super cute. And I have a little cat that I'm going to color and put on the front of this one. So I'll finish that one up in the near future. Okay, we have, for those of you that like the mid-century modern, this one is called Maud Kitty Love. And I did create a card with this one. I used the Zinc Silver 24 karat glitter paint. I had ink blended a background using Catherine Pooler, Serenade, Cumberbund, and In the Park. And then I just had a cat from my stash. This is a Stampin' Up! Stamp set. And he's got a little blue tie, a little blue cat bowl. So cute. And then it says, True Love Has 4 Paws. And I heat embossed that. Yeah. Aww. I'm not familiar with that type of dog. I'll have to look it up on Google. Okay, we're almost done here. Okay, this one is called Meow Kitties. And I had this background panel. I created this with Shimmering Bliss, this background panel. I used, what color was it? It was Smoldering Ash Shimmering Bliss spray that you can get from Technique Junkies. And I combined it with this color, Zinc. This is the light blue. It's just so sparkly. This Zinc stuff, I love this stuff. And Lynn recently restocked, so if you're interested in getting some Zinc, now would be a good time. It comes from France, so when she runs out, it takes a little bit for her to get it back in stock. Yeah. So there we have cute, sparkly kitties. This one is Meow Cat. So this one just has the ears and the whiskers and the word meow. And I ink blended this background panel with pink, blue, and purple. And I used silver Zinc paste. It just looks really, I don't know. Looks really nice on there. That holographic sparkle really pops. Oh, Candace says they are precious dogs. They sound really cute. All right, the last stencil is a 6x9. It's called Cat Love. And as you can see, the cats, their tails come together to create a heart. And for this one, I used 24 karat eye zinc. I used the blue color, this light blue. And that's just an ink blended background. All right. And let me see here. The other thing that Stacy and I were talking, she said, don't forget that you can use your, yeah, they would look cute on the fence for Halloween. You're right. Stacy said, don't forget to use your, you can use your stencils for dry embossing. So I know you can't see right now, but I'm going to ink blend this panel. And what I did was, off camera, I ran this through my Gemini, and I think this is going to look pretty cool because it's dry embossed. So if you take your stencil and you run it through your die cut machine with your, I'm trying to think, did I use, I think I used the rubber mat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used the rubber mat. You got a pretty cool background here. It's like they're magically appearing, right? But yeah, so thank you, Stacy, for giving me some new ideas and some, I guess, oldies but goodies ideas that I sometimes forget about when I'm working with stencils. There we go. And then I'll go ahead with my last color, which is In the Park. Yes, you use the rubber mat. Yes, thank you, Stacy. I thought I did. This is a pretty juicy ink. I just re-inked it. All right. Okay, so there you have it. Can you see the cats? I don't know if you can see them on your with my camera phone here. Hopefully you're seeing that in the background. Okay. Well, I'm glad to have all your ideas because it gives me a lot of inspiration and helps me think of really cool ways to use these. And then one thing that would look really pretty would be to, let me do this real quick and then I will have to let you go for the night. I did want to use the bumblebee, but I'm afraid that my my ability to talk is slowly fading. You could take your eye zinc, 24 karat, glitter paste. I'll show you how this goes down. By the way, I was interviewed for a rubber stamping magazine about how to use the eye zinc. That was a lot of fun that they interviewed me. So I'm excited to see if the article makes it into their magazine. All right, so you just take your plastic palette knife and you just put some of that product. It's just like squeezing toothpaste out of the toothpaste container, like that. And then you just scrape it across. And you can cover the entire panel. Make it nice and sparkly. And you could really use any color. You don't have to use this clear color. And there's nothing to waste because you're only applying the amount that you need. Squeeze a little bit out at a time, folks. You don't have to apply a very heavy layer. And there you go. And now we have a sparkly background. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see the cats still in the background, but they're subtle. Let me just put it to you, they're subtle. Once this dries, I think you'll be able to see those embossed cats pop. But it's the same concept that I did here, where I used the eyes ink on the stencil with the ink blended background. Ghost kitties, yeah. That's the perfect color for a mermaid tail, isn't that? I can't get over that iridescent. I seriously cannot get over it. I mean, I use the product all the time and I still am wowed by it. Hello, I am Gift Bearer. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining me on my live tonight. Sorry to have to cut it short. Just not feeling the best and need to get my rest. So if you're interested in any of these stencils from A Colorful Life Designs, please don't forget to use my discount code, which is TracyFan10. It's listed in the description box for you, for your reference. And for all of you cat and dog lovers, be on the lookout this month because you're going to get some really great inspiration from these stencils. And if you're not a member of the A Colorful Life Designs fan group on Facebook, I would encourage you to join because there's some wonderful design team members who create beautiful cards that you don't want to miss out. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Alrighty, everybody. Take care, and we'll talk to you all real soon. And don't forget, for those of you who are on the live right now and you left comments, I am going to pick a winner. I'll go back in tomorrow and look over the names, look over the comments, and I'll do a random drawing. And Pam White, you're my winner from July. So Pam White, if you could please send an email to foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. I'll get your prize packet sent out to you. All right, thanks everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.